and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Horizon Zero Dawn. My name is Kelthos, and in the last episode we were still exploring this damn place. I feel like I said this many videos, but it's true, it's taking a while. And we were learning a little more about Gaia, and then we started learning about Hades as well, and that it's a program that was supposed to destroy the biosphere and everything and all the living things in it if Gaia got it wrong. And so Gaia could learn from that and try to get it right the next time around. I don't know why it's trying to destroy stuff now, but it kind of makes sense a little more now. So in this episode, we're going to continue on and see if we can't find some more stuff and learn a little more. So here we go. There should be another thinger over here. Yeah, there is, right there. Archive abuse. This mail concerns... Oh, Mr. Tate. This mail concerns Apollo Archive submission number 0000238876. Your 666th submission in just 5 days, and oh, what a doozy. Despite earlier warnings, inappropriate materials, you chose to submit number 265 holographic remasters of acknowledged classics of extreme exploitation cinema. Allow me then to thank you on 2 counts. 1, for giving me the pleasure of rejecting your submission, thereby consigning your favorite Eastern European torture flicks and their ilk to the dust heap of oblivion. It truly warms my heart to know that I have saved future humanity from the ordeal of experiencing not just one, but all 16 installments of Making a Millipede. Don't worry, the Pasolini material has already been preserved. Extreme, perhaps, but art. For clarifying a concept that has so long been ambiguous and ethically fraught for archivists such as myself, the definition of obscenity. Jesus, I can't read. Sorry. You have freed me from the subjective quagmire embodied in Judge Potter's famous utterance. I know it when I see it. Thanks to you, I can now apply a single objective criterion. If Travis Tate submitted it, it is obscene. Accordingly, I have directed Apollo staff to summarily reject all of your future submissions, sight unseen. Perhaps you might invest the time you would have spent preparing future submissions on, I don't know, your assigned work. We have a world to save after all, or the rest of us do anyway. Dr. Samini Abiji. Wow. Trying to archive porn, pretty much. Well, not pretty much, literally.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Indeed it does. Sorry if the audio's crackling, I'm not sure why. And I cannot fix it until this episode is over.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time.
Oh, I see.
The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 rally.
So they're making human clones.
Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances. But, as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical
that's your job,
before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors. to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development, all of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Let us begin. FZ chambers. To Elisabet Sobek, FZ chambers. The ectogenic chambers arrived 2 days ago. I've spent the last 36 hours examining them and poring over technical documentation. They're a revelation, astonishing. I don't know what you had to give Far Zenith in trade to get these chambers, but it was worth it. In a single leap, their embryologists have vaulted past 50 years of technological shortcomings. The risk of ECMO resolved. Nutrition delivery resolved. Hormonal stability resolved. 12 other risk areas resolved. Before I examined these chambers, I considered the Odyssey to be a fool's errand. But if the rest of FZ's technology is at this level, well, a human colony around Cirrus doesn't seem so impossible after all. Mass fabrication of the chambers will present a number of challenges, but I'm confident that they can be resolved. I am going to rest for a few hours, then get back to it. Expect a fabrication plan within 48 hours. PBK. Well, I mean, at least they're having some success with some things. Where's the other ones at? Oh, there's one. Cradle sealed. Ulithia 01 was successfully sealed before the swarm advancing across Xinjiang province could detect it. Ping back from crucial systems is good. For our maiden voyage, a success. Regards my disputes with the betas over zygote selection. Of course, I understand we have limited overhead to run simulations of gene flow in our future humans, but we can all agree that there is margin for refinement in future cradle populations. Donk. In addition to personally overseeing completion of Eleuthia 2 site inside Mount Nemal, I will formulate and process a modified zygote selection plan within the week. PBK. Grab those. And there should be one more of those thingers over here somewhere. Right there it is. Cradle Servitor Personae. Development of the artificial personae for Cradle Servitors, Nurturer, Disciplinarian, Healer continues at a good pace. We are targeting Turing 0.4 for these constructs. This should allow low-grade empathy and limited improvision without undermining adherence to codified behavior sets. The stimulus-driven switching of personae, however, is proving to be a greater software challenge than anticipated, especially concerning our entrenched feedback loops between disciplinarian and healer personae. I have also attached the reports from an incident where a servitor running the mother personae intervened on a disciplinary servitor's behavior, a parental argument, if you will, amusing on first glance, perhaps, but deeply concerning. I have attached a comprehensive plan for correcting these interactive protocol shortcomings just in data corrupted. Oh, we got 3 skill points. I forgot about that. So, what we need to do next, if we want to get Tinkerer, is get Disarm Traps. So we need 3 more skill points to get the Tinkerer one. Where do we need to go? Up there? Okay.
Cradle facilities. Elisabet said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
Yep.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch
Yeah, we have to
wouldn't
go there.
open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elisabet's office.
Is that what we were trying to do? Okay, jump over there. There we go. And up. Are we in her office now? Yes, we are. Awesome.
Nuts would benefit from antilopinae morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Quaternary
Oh?
extinction?
And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet...
And yet, I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
She wants you to have compassion.
Nuts would benefit from antilopinae morphologies.
I don't want to hear that
though
anymore.
caprid
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elisabet, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elisabet, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elisabet, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
Exactly.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elisabet. In you, all things.
All things are possible is what she was going to say, it sounds like. There's that.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Yeah, you need a way to control it.
Elisabet, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There.
Yeah.
Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
I mean, it makes sense. You gotta have some safeguards in effect, because what if it does go rogue? Like all the other machines did in their time. I guess we're not inside the office yet. We're just in like the outskirts of the office, because we need to get in there.
Looks like it used to hold something. Some component that got removed.
Where?
Plants would benefit from antilopinate morphologies, though Kepler forms show superior low-bearing
Try door open.
capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, I've conducted
Like phased through the door.
some
The spear did.
morphologies.
Examine Elisabet Sobek's terminal. I will after I examine everything
I can't
else.
spare the weight.
Like this. Odyssey has failed. Some terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of zygotes and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for the continuation of the human species and earthly life. We must succeed, Elisabet. It's a lot of pressure, though. Not that they weren't under pressure before, but you know what I mean. Artemis Station. It's coming along, Liz. I'm positive about it. If those words... Oh, from Charles Johnson. I don't remember who that was. If those words can still mean anything, I had my sleeves rolled up negotiating with frozen zoos for their samples. So many species trapped in ghoulish hologram dioramas suspended in what-ifs, more than 14,000 that went extinct between 2000 and 2043. We started mapping our primary succession, selecting the pioneer organisms for a balanced and sustainable biosphere. Microorganisms and insects, rabbits and hawks, foxes and wolves, thousands more that will have to wait their turn until our new generation can be entrusted with the duty of restoring them, so they can return to a world that this time will understand the concept in conservation before it's conservation before it's too late. There's already been too many too lates. We lost a whole collection team during the swarm breakthrough in Myanmar. The samples we lost were, well, irreplaceable. But thanks to you, Liz, the cradle of life will bend, not break. The Earth was a lifeless rock before, and someday it will be again. But not now. Not like this. Not on our watch. Johnson. And it's time to activate the terminal.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
Do it.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive?
You're probably
a who waiting for you there, Aloy?
Yeah, you might be a...
When the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind
Dude,
of machine?
she might be a creation of a machine, but have some fucking compassion, asshole. Jesus.
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
She got it. Oh shit. Shadow Carja. Or Eclipse. No, that's a Shadow Carja, dude. Shit.
Still alive. Good.
Nope, it's not Shadow Carja.
I
It's
have a more
Helios.
suitable death in mind for you.
Or Helios. Jesus. Stomp on my head, why don't you? this episode's going to
My
be a little bit
entire
over because
life,
I'm going to try to get through
I've
this
always known one thing with
video
prophetic
clip before I
certainty,
stop it.
that I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun.
You're just delusional, dude.
Even when Jiran was murdered,
Dude, they
even
took all my
when
shit.
Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived,
You're not going to be able to reach that.
took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why?
Because you're weak.
With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
You knew it was wrong. Are you trying to bore me to death? Yeah, are you trying to bore me? No,
I guess even a monster like you can have a glimmer of conscience. You didn't kill me right away. Turn your face to the sun, child. Dressing up murder as religious sacrifice so you could feel better about it?
No. I never doubted the righteousness of killing you. And yet, your words touch close to the truth.
What is the truth?
In my heart, I deemed the order to kill you unworthy of me. You were just a savage girl. So I thought at the time. Even still, I aimed to kill you, and yet did not. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events.
I'm sorry to cut it here in the middle of this clip. I was trying to wait, but this episode's getting very long. So in the next episode, we'll hear him out and see what he discovered when trying to capture me, or when actually capturing me. And we'll continue on from there. I want to thank you all for watching, and if you like what you see, I suggest you subscribe to my channel so you can see the new videos that I post every single day. And if you really like the videos, I'd really like it if you could leave a thumbs up and a comment. That way I could have some interaction on my channel and know that people are actually watching and actually care. And if you want to know when I post my videos, exactly when I post them, the best way to do that is to turn on your notifications as well. I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.